We all remember that time I did that video that one time saying that I was going to become properly organised and all that and upload like once a week or something stupid like that. That didn't work. As you've probably noticed the time difference between last video and this video. But I've been thinking again. Dangerous, I know I can all hear all two of you shouting at the screen, stop thinking. But I want to start reading books. But not with like a proper posh book reading voice and all that. I'm going to read books how I'm talking to you now, in my lovely Sunderland style accent. And we're going to start reading The Dinosaur That Pooped Christmas. This book is by Tom Fletcher and Dougie Pointer from McFly. As you know, I love McFly, so it's obvious I'm going to have this book. I'm going to read you a lovely Mackem story. I didn't say a bedtime story because it could be a daytime story, a sit down with a cuppa story, or having a shit story. But you can consider this an audio book of The Dinosaur That Pooped Christmas. Just so you know, I will change words from the book to how I would casually talk here in Sunderland. From high in the sky, Santa looked down below to houses all cosy and covered in snow, while snoozers were snoozing, tucked up in their beds, while dreaming proper festive dreams in their heads. But one boy called Danny, a greedy young chap, the greediest chap on the planet in fact, was lying awake on his mountain of toys, which stood even taller than most girls and boys. But that wasn't enough. Danny still wanted more. He wanted much more than his toy box could store. So Big Santy said, I'll leave him a present, but this year his present might just be unpleasant. Danny heard such a clatter, his heart skipped a thump. It was the clopping of hooves going clippity-clomp. He bounced out of bed and threw on some clothes and crept down the stairs on his tip-tippy toes. There under the tree were gifts big and small, and a proper huge egg placed in front of them all. An egg, said Danny. Santa brought me an egg, and then out with a crack popped a dinosaur's head. It wasted no time on that cold Christmas morning and started to eat everything without warning. It swallowed the stockings and the Christmas cards too, the red fairy lights and the green and the blue. There wasn't a single thing Danny could do, except sit and watch as the dinosaur chewed. It chewed and it munched and it crunched on Kris Kringle, the reindeer, the sleigh bells and all things that jingled. But it didn't stop there was more things to gobble, much more than small shiny baubles that bobble. It ate up the cat and the dog and the fish, and from the dishwasher it downed every dish. The tables, the chairs, the walls and the doors. Now nothing was safe, not even the floors. Now reader beware, the next part is scary, and if you read on you'll need new underweary. Danny's poor Nana was knitting some socks, but the dino had no need for socks, it had lots. So it slurped up her knitting like strings of spaghetti and gobbled up Nana along with the settee. Then he ate Danny's ma, she was gone in one bite. And although Danny's dad tried to put up a fight, the dino had grown to the size of King Kong, but with a gulp and a burp, Danny's dad was gone. Now nothing was left, and all Danny could see was a fat dinosaur where his home used to be. And so with the thought of no Christmas this year, his tears turned to snowflakes and then disappeared. And with the feeling of guilt in the dinosaur's gut, his brain brewed a plan involving his butt. It knew there was only one thing he could do to put Christmas right. He needed a poo! Shit out the turkey, the toys and the telly, and even the tinsel was now brown and smelly. He shit all the presents and the pieces of puzzles, he shit all the things that had previously guzzled. Then even Father Christmas yelled out of the way, and he flew from the dinosaur's arse on his sleigh. The dinosaur finally gave a huge push, and out shit Danny's parents in one massive whoosh. Last but not least, and never forgotten, Nana plopped out of the dinosaur's bottom. Merry Christmas, said Dan to his whole family, as they washed off the presents and put up the tree, and the greedy young chap that you just saw before promised next Christmas he'd not ask for more. And then the dinosaur promised he'd not eat a crumb, as you would if Christmas came out of your bum. It is supposed to be a children's story, so like there is swearing. I suppose I should have put that at the beginning. Oh well, I hope you liked it, because I'm going to read more stories, bigger ones, but I'm going to do it by chapter. I just wanted to test out what I was doing. You can like this video if you want, share it with everybody, take the piss out of us, do whatever you want. Just remember to subscribe down wherever it is, and you can ring me bell. I'm joining that wagon now. You can ring me bell, give a ding. So I'll see you next time, probably with something different while I think of what book I want to read by chapter. So bye!